Today we've got a big project, and no, I don't mean big business in this particular case, no rivers for me right now. In fact, I have been working quite a lot on the neighborhood rivers. I'll show you guys those at the end because right now they are very much not complete. But this big project in particular is going to instead be related to that over there, and is in fact going to be a tree in which I place here. It's just a prime location for it, isn't it? I mean, look at it. Doesn't that look like it just needs a tree in front of it? I mean, look at it from up here. It's treeless over here. It's very, very sad. So I think we're going to be placing one right here. And so I've decided I'm just going to get on with it and build it. And I will show you all in a little bit. Well, I'm probably only a quarter of the way through planning this. I've also placed some things in. Why does this looks weird? Why when I plan this thing out, do things look weirder? I think it'll look fine once there's leaves on it, but like, why does it like look so smooth? I don't remember planning this so smoothly. I mean, it's been a while since I saw my planner for this because I have planned this in advance. I guess without leaves, it's been a while since I saw it, so it's looking a little bit odd. But there is going to be a whole other branch coming up here, which I didn't realize was so low down, but it is pretty low down. But anyway, I'm at that part now, so I guess I think this will look good. You gotta bear with me, okay? I would say I promise you, but I'm also unsure at this point too. So I guess I'm only human, worrying about my own build while I'm building it. Good. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine, guys. Okay, last few blocks I've been placing, and I decided to go with one of them facing downwards instead of up. The original plan was they all faced up, but oh god, you can't see it from this angle. Yeah, we've got one kind of going down. I think it might go down further. Actually, it looks a bit. I just need to get rid of that. I need to get rid of that trapdoor and that one. Although actually, these might be kind of like holding up branches or like holding up leaves. So I might leave them in. And I do actually have an improvement for that one that will match this one a little bit more because I'm not super happy with how I place the leaves, but that requires a little bit extra work with, well, basically swapping leaves out for different types because the shading wasn't quite up to scratch. I don't think I rushed it at the time. I think I just kind of, I don't know. I've been looking at it since, and I've been looking at this tree that I have planned here. And yeah, I just need to kind of, you know, merge them all together, make them all kind of coherent, and hopefully that will be the case. Well, other than some bits at the bottom that I'm sure I will have to do, I thought I'd just quickly show you a little technique that I'm trying out on here because, like I say, neighborhood trees, I was playing around with adding moss, and because this tree's so huge, you can kind of add moss quite easily, and because I'm using the color leaves that match the moss, I thought I had a little bit of extra texture. I feel like there's an extra one here. There it is. And see how this is. I've actually added it on these small ones too. Oh, my goodness, I can't land today. You can't see it too much. It's not too much. The thing is, it's a very, very popular thing. I've noticed that people are using World Edit. You can basically change any block to a short grass. And so you can basically place it very, very easily on top of just leaves. But of course, you can't do that in Minecraft. So this is the sort of alternative that I've come up with. And I think just short grass works too. Instead of, like, I don't think we want too tall grass. Maybe in some of the lower spots I could do just to add a little bit extra. But I think I've just done it in a subtle way where it just adds that little bit of something. And also, I've noticed as well the color of these is a little bit lighter, I think, especially from far away. And so with the bit of extra lighting on top too, which obviously we're going to see better in the nighttime, but B-dubs is on right now. Yeah, I think it's good. But anyway, I can see a torch, but I think that's behind it. I'm trying to also make sure I just use like glow lichen in it and not torches. I think it's really nice. It's a little bit different. I mean, I still might tweak it like I have done with this one over here. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Let me know below what you think. But I think it's nice to have something there. And actually, you know what? Look at that. Without the shulker boxes, look at this. Look at this frame. This beautiful frame of Cleo's builds over there. Oh, Cleo's basically going to look great in that little frame there. And do I get another frame? Frame meaning like, you know, a build fits nicely in the middle. Or like around it. This is quite nice too. This kind of view here. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Well, guess who logged in 2 days later and now hates this tree? This is fine. Totally fine. Anyway, I should probably tweak it as I've been doing with the other ones I mentioned a little bit earlier. But yeah, like I say, it's been a couple of days and I've been living with it and it's not bad, but it just looks a bit flat weirdly from some sort of angles. But you know what? Sometimes it's good to build something, live with it for a bit, and then work out how and why you don't like it and what you want to add. So that's what we're going to do, because I have already tweaked this one twice, as I said, and I didn't even show you guys, but yeah, like I say, I added the grass on top, and I also made this bend in it. Ooh, look at Cleo's over here. This bend in it a little bit more prominent. Maybe it's a little bit higher, but I don't know. I kind of like that it's got like a little bit of a goofy feel to it. It's meant to kind of be like an older tree, and I feel like it's now got that vibe a little bit more than it did. It had that vibe, but not as prominent. But I like how it's looking. So that one I'm pretty happy with right now. But yeah, the leaves on that one probably a little bit, but mostly the leaves on that one will need tweaking. They're not quite perfect, but we'll work on it. We'll work on it. But anyway, that whole thing is a problem for future False. Speaking of which, past Falses have been up to some big business, working on various rivers around the server, slowly getting them done one by one. I've been digging out and experimenting with some different block types in the neighborhood rivers, making them way deeper than they were before. I marked out a rough shape for the one that's going at Cleo's, who by the way is joining ours nicely by continuing the red sand theme, and a little bit of moss as well, which is very, very cool. And then I did start just to try and see what is happening with this idea, but I started digging out a little bit at Ren's too, but I haven't caught him online yet to check on what exactly he wants to do with it. Because it's double decker, we're going to need to work out the heights for everything, so that'll be something for the future. But for today, since I've got TwitchCon coming up pretty soon and stuff like that, I've been very busy. I thought I'd work on something a little bit different, and that is inspired by what I've been up to just here and there. Yes, the armor stands. Not Noddy, not Robo, the horse, hi. But these guys right here, who don't have names by the way, but they're kind of cute. They're kind of cute. I had planned to just add like a llama dude that's like a little bit tall, but that was quite difficult. I spoke to Cleo and Cleo mentioned that like, you know, adding like a long skirt kind of vibe works, but you know, nothing was really working. And so he ended up being up there. And then I thought, well, let's just put him on the back of some other person. And this is a trader dude who is a little bit larger and chunkier, little backpack on, which I thought was quite cute. Might add a little record disc or something popping out of there, but look at the hat. Isn't the hat amazing? I'm a big fan of it. Look, even the little ears are popping out. Very cute, very cute. The horse loves it too, because you know, you get some hay, which is nice. But yeah, in doing that and spending far too long doing that, actually. Yeah, and also a little one up here, which I might as well just show you as well, which is a total work in progress. I was mostly just testing how to make this look cool. This is the same idea as with Ren's that I came up with, which is add the banner with the two different screens, I guess, put it sideways, and then I actually added some glass panes for this, so I might suggest that to Ren too in case he likes it. I feel like he would. And then these are kind of like keyboards, a little bit inspired by what Cleo's done over at hers, and this one I don't know why I added it there, but this is basically an experiment. I kind of want these to look like security cameras because of course this guy is a security. You need a name actually, security guard. What name shall you have? Should we let everybody come up with it in the comments? I think so. I think so. So yeah, that is your guys' job. You're coming up with names, and I am escaping from this area and I guess working on some other armor stands. Speaking of which, I need to head over to Krallas to work on his river, and well, armor stands are involved, so let's get over there while no one's around. Just packing up my stuff to work on this. By the way, spoilers. Oh my goodness, this actually is spoilers for me. In fact, I'm going to have a little poke around. It might even be up this week. Yeah, the video will be up this weekend. Wait, what is that? Who knows? Anyway, I guess I'm not going to look at it because I'm so confused and I want context. But I'm about to head to a shop, a little shop over here, I believe, a little tiny one. Here it is. Cute. And it's a, it's a sin. It's a Hermitcraft sin. That is true. This isn't really, I mean, because it's a vehicle, I guess I'm a little less worried. But anyway, I need to buy some flowers. And I'm hoping, oh my goodness, that Pearl has them in stock. I don't believe she does. Wait, these are dyes. Are these all dyes? Two diamonds for one blossom? Okay, I might need those. But what I needed actually was the drip leaf. Now, Krallas said that he was gonna leave a chest, I think, of stuff. So I might just have to go poke around Krallas's. But I'll be honest, it's very difficult for me to find stuff in Krallas's place. I will get lost. But yeah, I think it's time to poke around Krallas's and then we'll set up shop and get building. And as a reminder, this is what we're working on. Just prettying up the little lake area, adding a little bit of detail. Nothing too crazy. In fact, I'm going to do a little bit and then let Krallas know. And then we can always add other little bits or things that need a little bit more work or more custom things that maybe he has a fun idea for in the future. Okay, so I'm at the stage where I'm going to be adding a flower to the lily pad, which is the main thing that Krallas asked me for. He was like interested in the lily pads I did over there at mine. So I thought I might as well just show you guys how we're doing this. We'll just put it here. Oh yeah, by the way, look at this. I kind of did it similar to how I usually do it, just because the lily pads by themselves kind of look empty, right? They kind of just don't look like much. So let's show the arms, let it hold the spore blossom, and then we're going to want it to be small. And I think, do we want it to be on the head? Is that going to be too much? I think that actually might be too large. You know what? It might not be, okay. But anyway, we'll get rid of the gravity, and then we'll also move it over roughly to where it needs to be. And I, with my ones, had them sort of so that they kind of sat in this gap here, because that's how the flowers are. They come up from the bottom, I believe. Some lily pad expert will have to let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. But yeah, we're going to quickly just move it just by scrolling. I like this. You can shift to move it quicker, and then like do the little tiny scrolls, and then we do like to give it a bit of rotation just so it's not lined up with everything else, and then, you know, that's pretty good. I'll lock it if it's in the right place. But yeah, I think I'm going to add a couple more of those. I think I'm going to add a couple of little tiny ones as well, because I feel like they look like petals off a tree. And saying that, I think I noticed that. Let me see if I was right. Oh yeah, look, there's some petals here. So I might see if he's got any pink petals too, and we can add those as well. But yeah, armor stand time. I'm going to add these. These are the thing that, you know, everyone expected me to do, I think. But I don't know if I like the size of it. I have a feeling I kind of might want to make it a little bit smaller, but we'll get to it. I'm going to add a few more of these, and then we'll get to some more interesting stuff, let's say. Yeah, I've got a little idea. Well, I've been swimming around in here, and I'd forgotten there was a friend. How have you not got me here, mister? I haven't even seen you. I've literally done the hole underneath the water bit. By the way, this is how it's looking. Kind of cool. I had to do something with the little bit of texture, just because it looks a bit odd with the rest of Kralis' stuff. But I like leaving quite a lot of the rest of it quite blank, unless Kralis wants something different. But I just thought I'd show you. Look at him. He's just bobbing around. How have I not seen you yet? I thought he'd maybe removed you, or you died. No, he's good. Okay, well, I guess I'll get a nice jump scare later on when I'm doing the armor stands. He's going to pop up behind me and give me a scare. But anyway, speaking of armor stands, I needed to do a few more of these ones. Flying over Kralis's and giving it a final look. A look at what I've done so far. And yeah, down here, it doesn't look like too much is going on. I'm going to ask Kralis if he wants actually anything more central or something. I can't really think of anything to add. I do have an idea about adding a crocodile kind of thing, but let's just say that didn't go too well. It didn't go swimmingly. So yeah, I've added a few more petals. I've even added some of these in armor stands. They look a little bit odd, but from like far away, they kind of look similar to that, but like they're falling on the water. A little bit like, you know, they're falling from the trees. Although the trees, I will say, do look like they're just all palm trees, but we'll go with it anyway. In fact, I was in my garden earlier and a flower literally just had its, not its petals exactly, but like, I don't know, the seeds or whatever on the flower just go flying in the wind. So, you know, that's what that is. Lore-wise, that is what that is. I added a couple of bamboo boats because I really like the texture of them and they just give it a bit more life. But I think it's time to do some experimenting. So I'd love to get to the crocodile if we can today, but I'm going to probably work on that over at my base. I have an idea for a dragonfly. And honestly, I think I'm going to like this a lot and want it at my own base. So we'll build it at Kralis's first, and then yeah, I can build it in the future at mine. But anyway, I guess I need some resources for that. So let me go grab them. Somewhere here, so you could see it walking along, you can see it if you're boating, but it's not in the way necessarily. Now, here's the concept. We're going to use a chain for the body, probably 2 chains. And then we're going to use, now, my plan was to use glass panes. I then also grabbed a little bit of this, because they're the same size, I think, when they're held. Maybe a little bit wide, I don't really know. But the chain is definitely a thing that's going to happen. So we're going to give a chain to the armor stand. And then I guess let's work out if the head works. No, but it is the right size, I guess. So if I make that horizontal, yeah, maybe by like that much. And then the other one joined at the back a little bit. No, maybe a similar, just to give it a little bit of roundness. And then wings either side, right? And then maybe even a little head with a button or something. Okay, here it is. The dragonfly. It's kind of looking kind of cool. I wanted it to look smaller than this, but actually this works. Because if this is like a jungly area, what do jungles have? Big crazy insects. So I quite like it is. But I was thinking I would try at least adding a button for like a head. I think it would be the right shape, like kind of a rectangular kind of vibe. Oh, wait, that one? Is that the one I want? Maybe? That isn't quite the one I want. I think it's because it's on the hand. Yeah, you know what? Actually, maybe that one will work. I reckon that would be at the right size. Let's see if we can install that. install it. Install it on the dragonfly and see if it'll look kind of cool. I think it might. Yeah. Let's give it a go. You could even, wait, you can even do eyes? Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't even think about that. That's genius. Guys. I might have cooked. Why is that the goofiest thing? But also, it looks super funny and cool and stuff. Okay, yeah, I like that. I want to build some of these at my base. But yeah, you know what? Along this kind of theme of like creatures, but also other things with custom armor stands, give me some suggestions. Because I want to make more of these just, you know, probably for myself mostly, but I'm open to add them. In fact, this actually works great with the rivers, you know? You get creatures like this near rivers. So river specific is a great option. But I like that. I think I'm going to add one that's on the diagonal, which might be a bit more difficult, but over there, maybe lower down, sort of almost landing over there would be kind of cool, just to make it a little bit more realistic that they're actually here and flying around. Well, there it is. The second one is complete. So let's have a little look from over here. That one is the one that's kind of landing or like on the downward, I don't even know what you call that. The wings? Wings are flapping downwards. This one's upwards. I really like them. I like how they are quite simple. And that they don't look out of place in Corralis's place. Honestly, I'm actually quite a big fan of those. I definitely think there's something I could add. Maybe I could add maybe another one over there. I would like to make a smaller one, actually, even though I do like the scale of them. So there you go. I'm going to leave that as is. I am potentially going to work on a crocodile. I think I'm going to just try and get the scale of it at my base a little bit. Or maybe we'll just work on it straight at Corralis's. I'm not sure. Though I did in fact work on the crocodile. However, I decided to do it in creative, in single player. I basically just selected a bit of Corralis's base, mostly to get the color scheme and everything correct, to make sure it's the same kind of vibe and scale. And well, this is what I've come up with. I really like it, but I'm going to leave it up to you guys, and also potentially Corralis as well, because if I'm going to put time into this thing, I want him to actually want it there, because, yeah. Otherwise, I'll actually just probably build it somewhere else. So there's plenty of rivers on the server. So let me know what you think. Obviously, it needs a little bits and pieces, like some claws and everything lined up correctly. But just imagine that this is like basically what it'll look like, just a bit more refined. Let me know down in the comments what you think. And of course, leave the other suggestions too. Anyway, that is it for Corralis right now, but I just noticed something that needs adding to this building here that Scar's been working on for the Popo. So let me just fix that up real quick for Scar. Free of charge, of course. Free of charge. Here we go. I guess we'll just stick it here. There's not a lot of room he's left me, but there we go. Popo. I mean, if you're going to write one word, you might as well write them both. Maybe that's what he's after. But anyway, very cool building. Just the inside of it is, as you can hear, pretty terrifying. So thanks for the mob trap. Why do I think I'm going to go get torches now and light it up? Yeah, you're welcome, all hermits with the mob farms. Yep, you're welcome. Well, now that I'm done with that, at least for now, I thought we might as well add 1 or 2 more armor stands in our own base. And so that's exactly what I got up to. Now, my original plan was to put one in here. I mean, I did get this far, but I didn't really have too many ideas. I did put a little glass flower pot around that one. But other than that, haven't done much else in here. But instead I decided to work down below and add a bit of a wooden redstone character who's sort of a bit of an engineer. And of course, me working on that, for some reason, summoned some of the neighbours. So they popped by, so enjoy some of our little chats. Cleo? Cleo?
No blame. Where are you? Show me your armor stands.
You gotta find me.
Bad at that. Hang on.
All I can see out the corner of my eye on my other screen is you struggling to find stairs. It's very good.
Hi!
Hi.
Hi! Ooh!
I'm making it up, okay? Just ignore that it looks weird.
Doesn't look weird, it looks cool. It looks like a wooden robot, it's great.
Wooden robot. I guess so.
He's got like an eye patch on and everything. It's great.
Yeah, I was looking at the different heads. I was like, we got to make some different creatures out of those, right? Like, that's what they're for.
You definitely need to cover up the back, though.
Oh yeah, I've not got there yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm making a hat first. Priorities, you know. Wait, cover up the back.
It does look like wooden dock.
Oh yeah, I need to do that. Wooden dock. Oh yeah.
It's a wooden dock.
Oh, now I need to make wooden hermits everywhere.
You got to get the right head.
That
for
would
them,
actually
though.
be cool. Yeah, well, I could make them with the...
You could. That's fair.
But then I'd have to pick something off their face that's like, you know, to make the... Maybe not.
I was just...
What's
I
wrong
was
with
just
it?
debating whether to ask you if you wanted to make this easier.
Wait, what makes it
Placement-wise.
easier?
Well, you copy and paste from the original. You copy the.
That never works
from
for
the
me. That
original.
never, like, does it properly. Anyway, look.
What do you mean it never does it properly?
Yeah, let's go from the front. Ignore the back.
I like that. Let's go from the front. It looks pretty
Well,
cool
I
from
haven't
the
done
back,
the back
let's be
yet.
honest. It does look really cool.
Oh, does it? You said it was wrong.
No, I never said it was wrong. What I said was
Insinuated that
there's
it
an
was
easier way
wrong.
to do it. I can insinuate
Okay.
all I want.
Right,
You're not the
I'm
boss
gonna
of
do
me.
look, okay, right, modify copy,
Okay.
right. Whenever I do this, it breaks everything, okay, you ready? Paste. Oh,
Okay.
it even did a little move and everything.
That's not gone wrong. That's correct.
I mean, that's literally what I had already. Okay.
It's literally what you had already, but you know.
But also, it works. Yeah. Thank you, Cleo. It never works for me. It
never
always
works
like.
for me. I just proved that it works for you.
Well, yeah, but it removes the gravity, it removes the size, and maybe the arms as well.
Yes,
sometimes.
but the pose is the important. You can flick switches and put the gravity and the size back on. That's really good, False. I think you've got it. You've nailed it. It's great.
Yeah, but it's not perfect.
Don't let the perfect be
this
the
is
enemy
the-
of the good, False.
Oh no, it's always been there. Just
Oh, I know.
transferable
I'm
to
aware.
thanks.
You don't have to tell
It's,
me.
it's
about
transferable to
perfectionism.
armor stands. There you go.
It's transferable to everything, trust me. I know.
Shall I add ears? I was gonna add a nose with a button, but I think ears might be better. See, that's not.
Okay.
That's on the head. Why is that not the
Yeah.
same thing as the body?
Make it visible and figure it out.
Because it's stupid. That's why. I've worked it out.
Stupid.
Good, thank you, Cleo. Stupid arm stand. It's been stupid. I should have known.
The answer is the arm stand.
That was the answer. Yeah. It wasn't me. I wasn't stupid. It's fine. I mean, you know, nobody has symmetrical ears. It's fine.
This is true.
So it's got too far
Hey,
away.
everybody in chat, your ears aren't symmetrical. Just so you know.
Yeah, just to, you know, next time you look in the mirror. You're welcome. Who's here? I saw someone here. What are you doing? I'm gonna throw you in the river. I'm gonna throw you in the river.
I'm supposed to be a robot. How could you?
What? You're a
What did you
robot.
do? I'm supposed. Look, I'm supposed to be one of these guys.
You don't look very robotic.
True. I did my best.
You look like an AFK person. You did a good job at that.
I like his little knee pads. Those are
His
cool.
knee pads, yeah. I thought
Yeah.
things those redstone related, but yeah. You need something
Is this his
extra though.
beard? This thing?
That's a tie.
Oh.
Beard?
Okay, I see it now.
What beards
see it
do
now.
you think look like that? I'd be concerned.
I thought
if
it
that was
might be
his-
like.
Oh, he does it now. Now I can't. Yeah, now I can. No, a goatee.
Yeah, it looks like a goatee, like a really long one with the bead on the end.
Oh
of it
no,
or
I've got to
something.
remove it.
No, like as soon as you say tie, it's a tie. It makes sense.
No, obviously it's not. Oh. Yeah.
Will this go on the head?
Yeah.
It will go on the head. Okay,
But the
there we
problem
go.
is you've got to. You've got your eyes on the wrong side. Look at the guy. And look at yourself. Your eyes on the.
No.
You know what? I was actually
My
going
eyes
to
on
do
my
it that
ear?
way. I was going to have it so the eyes were either side. But then the front,
like
but then I couldn't get it to look upwards, which to be honest, I didn't even use that. I didn't even make him look upwards, but
So I would have to
because the
sit
front
like
doesn't.
this.
The front doesn't. No, you need to stand facing it, your body facing it, and then you move your head to the side,
Okay, hold on.
like you're having a chat with them. Like,
There.
oh, well, but your head's not looking the.
Wait.
Oh my goodness, what's going on here? I've got one broken.
there.
I'm gonna have to decommission it, I think.
Hello,
This one.
Ronnie. Having a good shift? Sir?
He says you need an eye patch.
I haven't had one. I had to get a new one sent in the mail. My strap snapped. It was cheaply made.
And so after that wonderful armor stand impression by Mr. Rendog, we have the final thing. And I've got to thank Ren for this suggestion for a clipboard. I think it looks great. And actually the birch trapdoor is definitely the one to go for. We were definitely thinking about that versus a item frame. The item frame kind of looks a bit weird and it has a sword on it. Actually today, why have I logged on and what happened to the trousers? They had knee pads last time I looked. Like the ones on the actual armor themselves. What has changed there? Yeah, you see these brown bits here? They've completely vanished on this armor stand. I don't like this. I wanted to be a wooden guy, but I quite like the brown details. Oh, maybe that's what's happened with the trousers and the knees. So ignore that weird bug. But, oh wait, look. Wait. So I have to stand, wait. What is going on? Yeah, let me know what you think. I quite like the idea of a wooden character being the sort of engineer for all these redstone contraptions I've got. So I might add some more. I might add 1 or 2 downstairs in the redstone areas of these bits. Just to keep it kind of simple and fun. And, you know, as you wander around my base, you're going to meet different characters doing different jobs. I kind of like that idea. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this more armor stand heavy episode. Do let me know if you want to see more of this, of course. And I will be doing more on live stream over on Twitch. So follow me over there if you're interested. That's going to be it for today. I will catch you next time. See ya!